Hey, it's your girl Moni 69 Waves, and I'm here with the panel, lighting up with Letitia, BKJTV, the Lawrence Report, Miss Kara Speaks. And we are here to discuss Reasonable Doubts, Season 3, Episode 8. How y'all doing?
I'm
Everybody enjoyed the
good.
episode?
I
I'm
did.
doing good.
Mm, mm. So how do y'all feel about the episode? Rated on 1 through 10, on a scale of 10. Like how would you rate this? It's episode 8, and we got more episodes, right? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yep,
So
two
it's
more.
like,
I gave
how
it an
would y'all rate?
8.5, a 8.59. It was way
Mm,
better than last week was just heavy. It wasn't that it was a bad episode. It was just really, really heavy. So this was
correct.
much lighter. We got lots of information, lots of bang, 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 and we still don't know who did it. So there's that. But it
Okay.
was good.
Oh yeah.
Lawrence, how would you rate it? Lawrence Report.
Oh, okay. For me, I didn't realize he was who you called on. For me, I would say yeah, solid 8.5. Wasn't the greatest, wasn't the best, but they still gave us a lot of good details that we still need to solve. So yeah, a good 8.5 for me.
Okay. Jay.
Well, around here, we're going to give it a 10, 10, 10 because there was so many twists that I did not expect happen. So that alone from the writing, 10 for me because I was like, whoa.
Okay. Okay. Letitia.
I'm gonna give it a solid 9. I mean, there was some disturbing behavior in this episode. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. I give it a 8.5. I give it an 8.5. I enjoyed it. Um, yeah, it was just like playing with our emotions for like who did it. You know what I mean? Like, okay. I mean, it's like a lot of moving factors. Like everybody did something. Everybody's hands are dirty doing something. Okay. That's how I feel. Like, oh
Yep.
wow.
Throw the whole family away.
Period.
That part. So we about to get into it and pull up this slide. Mm-mm. All right. Come on, any day now. So the episode started off with, they bringing Mama Lou home from her surgery, and she just smiling. She just happy to see her family, together and stuff like that. And he, what's his name? Eddie got a text. You see, like some missed calls, some emergency messages and stuff like that from someone named Chelsea, right? Like, what are y'all thoughts on this whole situation of him getting blown up and Mama Lou just looking happy, see her be with her family?
Well, I was happy to see Mama Lou, you know what I'm saying, in good spirits, you know what I'm saying. As far as Eddie, we knew that the Lori Harvey character was going to come. I didn't think they was going to save her this late in the show, but then
I
again,
was about to say same thing.
but yeah, but I am kind of glad that they did save her this late because it's building up to something, right? We only have like 2 episodes left, so I can't wait to see all of the details that's going to happen with her character, and she was blowing Eddie up.
Very much so, blowing him up. Anyone else?
I mean, I kind of knew who it was. I just didn't know what she was calling for. Okay. Like, what is the
Oh,
emergency? I wasn't reading that. I think she left a text, but I just saw the missed calls. I was like, what, girl, what did you get yourself into?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
what y'all like? For me, it was like we already knew who Chelsea is. It's like spoiled. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it was like underwhelming. I was like, okay.
what stood out to me in this scene though was that, I mean, in light of what happens later on, is that I
Mhm.
feel like we're building up for, Jax is building up her trust for Eddie again, and he said it's being set up where he's just gonna let her down again. Um,
Mm.
so I'm like, that's a bummer, but at least we can see. that Jax is trying, because a lot of times, like, Jax is so controlling. Jax doesn't want to give anybody a chance for all that stuff. But no, she's trying, even though Lewis got the side eye, but for her, and which I appreciate. He should have a side eye for her. Or on her behalf, I mean. You know what I mean?
Look, DeMarcus, don't be doing that. I hope not. Like, no, we don't want to mess with Mama Lou.
Yep, please.
Even though I'm not the biggest fan of her overall, but no. But yeah, Jay, you got any thoughts of this emergency text from Chelsea?
Yeah, it's just the setup for the letdown, just like y'all been saying. I mean, they're in a good place. I'm happy Mama Lou is seeing this.
Yeah.
But what Chelsea's going to bring to the table, it don't seem like it's going to be something good at all, based on the conversation we're going to get into later that they have. So,
okay. Next up, Bill and Sally from the Valley over here having a rendezvous, and she get I guess an email or alert that from Chris lawyer and about the divorce, and she don't know all that legal jargon, and Bill decide he wants to volunteer and read it for her, and give her some feedback of his thoughts, his professional thoughts on what's really going down in her divorce. What are your thoughts of them having an more what she say? What was the time she
More
used?
humor.
Yeah, more humor and more blowjobs. Look, I'm having a brain fart. That was what she said. That what they said.
I think he said that.
No?
That's what Bill said. Bill was for the BJs, okay?
And she was for the humor.
Yes.
They go together. Either way it goes. But how do y'all feel seeing them on screen, Letitia?
I don't feel nothing, because they are no's for me. They are an absolute no. And I'm glad she was being honest when she pulled away from him. Like, no, I'm not trying to get into no relationship. This is supposed to be a little fun thing. And he was like, oh, I guess I just don't know how to not be in a relationship. But you ain't really in a relationship with your wife either, because you don't spend no time with them. But I digress. Whatever. I don't care about them.
Nope. Don't nobody care about Sally from P Valley and old Crooked Bill.
Okay, so any one else got any thoughts on Sally and Bill, Lawrence, Jay? Because it kind of grossed me out.
I just think they just bonding over, sexual relations, nothing more, nothing less. And it's crazy how I kind of feel like Sally was trying to draw up a little contract between her and Bill. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're going to keep humor. Oh, we're going to do blowjobs here. We're going to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what kind of relationship is this right here? Like, I'm over this whole scenario right here.
Same. Jay, got any thoughts on?
It's just a situationship. That's all. They're both in the similar situations. They're relating to each other and they're boning each other. So
right.
you're getting a situationship with benefits, and they're just trying to figure it out.
But do you
think, legal advice?
Think it could turn? Free legal advice. But do you think they could turn into something serious down the line?
No.
Okay.
No. This is just the interim. It's like in between, waiting for the other part to happen.
Because the way he rolled up behind her, and she was like, "Wait a minute." He said, "I'm so used to being in a relationship and stuff like that. Having a partner."
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. And I get your point, Letitia. Yeah, he wasn't really home to be in a relationship, but they did make some kids together, so he did spend some type of time with her, making something happen.
That was before he went to law school and started working.
Like I said, that's my point. There was some type of relationship there for them to create babies. So yeah, I get
it. So we are at the office with the crew. Bill, Jax, Daniel, and Crystal. And they looking at the board. They still trying to figure out, like, create some reasonable doubt, like pointing somewhere else, because I think Ozzy parents are about to come up on the stand as a witness, and we already know what happened to Alex he was beat to death, literally. Like, so yeah. Let's rewind. Let me rewind that back because we did see a scene of him getting beat to death, unfortunately, and we got to see who put in the hit. Let's just say that it was unfortunate to see Alex go like that, even though he's not my favorite person. I just don't, that sucks to go out like that. And he think he getting robbed, but he wasn't getting robbed. He was just getting his ass beat. Okay, because he said you could take my wallet. Like, we don't want that wallet. And then they could commence to still beating his behind. And then I could sworn his head hit the concrete. When he got really knocked out. So, and it turned out to be a white lady. And then guess who's paying? The mama.
Mama,
Bro.
no.
Child, I can't. What are y'all thoughts on that cold opening? And then they about to coming up on the stand. What are y'all thoughts of that? Miss Kira.
Mama, no. Do we have to go that hard? We couldn't just give a slight little pow pow. I mean, I don't think we had to do that at all, but it was quite drastic. As far as Jax and not the partners, Daniel and her crew, I just like her going over the strategy with Crystal, because Crystal's in law school, right? So she's like, we just gotta, prove reasonable doubt and prove that he didn't do it and not figure out necessarily who did it. So, I like their little neat legal moments. And like I said, throw the whole family away. Because I mean, we knew the mama was up to something, but that's just one of the things that mama was up to.
Okay. Lawrence.
My thing is this right here. Do y'all believe that Alex is dead? I mean, we knew what happened with him in the hospital. We saw him like going through the procedure and all that. He was shaking and rattling and all that. But do y'all think that he could possibly still be alive, or is he just completely offed?
Good question. Ooh, I thought he might be off.
I thought he
He's
was
lying
dead.
to protect
He's
him.
dead. He's dead because Ozzy said, "Oh, did you take him out too?" When he was talking to his sister.
Well,
So,
I mean, I think they all alluded to the fact that even Jack said that he was gone. But I mean, to your point, Lawrence, I mean, what if they bring him back as like they put him in protective custody and then he comes back as a surprise witness?
There you go.
I mean,
it's
It would
possible.
take some time for him to heal. Did you see his face?
It'll take some
His
time.
face don't need to heal.
It's a TV show.
Just need his vocal cords to work.
or write it down.
I was gonna say it's just jokes, y'all. It's jokes.
Jay, you got any thoughts of the cold opening? It being the mama who put in the hit.
I'm surprised you didn't mention your boy Lewis punching the bag. Y'all forgot that part. In between Alex getting beat down, it was Lewis like naked punching. Yeah, okay, whatever.
He was for you naked. I mean, it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. I was I surprised that it was mom? No, I wasn't surprised it was Rosie.
Surprised was a clear lady who did it.
It didn't matter to me. That didn't matter.
Right.
I know what DeMarcus is saying. Yeah, she has a problem with clear people, but she hired a clear lady. That don't matter, man. She gonna hire whoever.
I ain't know. My surprise was I ain't know it was a lady throwing punches. That's all. That was my surprise, whether she was clear or not.
Right. It didn't matter to me. Yeah.
Letitia.
I mean, again, considering what we learned later on, it's just very ironic that Rosie would take out Alex like that, even though what she says is that she didn't mean for it to go that far. But here we are. But as far as Daniel and Crystal, I thought that was interesting. He had the nerve to be mad at Crystal. Baby, I told you to tell Jax before I tell her. So you took too long. I don't know what you mad about. You shouldn't have been out there lying down. That's on you.
Right.
So And it was well deserved. And actually, Jax didn't even really like let you have it. She could have fired you behind. She was disappointed, but she's also teaching lessons just like she's doing with Crystal. So it's like, clean up your mess, Daniel.
And then he had the nerves to blame Crystal. Crystal, like, you one that lied and effing a liar. What are you talking
Mm-hmm. Period.
about? So what y'all think of Daniel and this Crystal chick? I mean, Kirsten chick. Would you?
I think
No, Demarcus. No, no, no.
They
She's not.
work together. You gotta do what's right for the business.
He really told
Exactly.
himself because
Clients.
Jack said he was like, "Did Crystal tell you?" Like, well, you confirmed it.
Right.
Like, I ain't believe it. That was the
See?
crazy part.
See, there you go.
Then you was like pissing me off, Haki.
Daniel and Kristen are both lying to each other. That whole "I
Daniel
love you"
being
thing.
sloppy as hell. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fully expecting Kristen to hit Daniel over the head with a frying pan the next episode. He'd be laid out. He gonna get caught up. I got a feeling he gonna get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence.
Just my thought. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, Jay, you got any thoughts on Daniel getting caught? Still trying to lie?
I mean, we know what's gonna happen. we know what's gonna happen.
Still trying to lie in her face, like
the more coochie he got, the more he was hesitating to tell the truth. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So once he got them black magic juices, it's like, no, I'm not going to get rid of this, and I'm not going to confess. I'm just going to continue on until. And they're both flyers. They're both very conniving, and we're going to talk about it later. And that whole scene in the living room, I can't wait to talk about that because that's very interesting. But yeah, it's his fault. Don't blame Crystal. Don't do that.
yeah, that's why I was pissed.
Be mad at yourself, bro. Be mad at yourself. Yep.
Thank you. So moving on.
Not black magic juices. Lord have mercy.
Woo!
Ain't nothing better.
Blackberry molasses.
Oh, good. So we are at
molasses.
Shut up, Jay. So we are at the jailhouse. We see Eddie is signing, I guess, for his daughter release. We meet Chelsea. She's at the jailhouse for whooping a customer ass. I say what now? Like, what they do that? Like, you don't have no customer service at all. But yeah, so she asked him, "Did you get the money yet?" Because he said he was with Jackson, Mama Lou. Did you get the money yet? I'm like, what money? It was just a lot going on. It really piqued. Look at Letitia. She like, it really piqued my interest. I'm like, yo, what? And then she threatened to go talk to Jax herself. You know what I'm saying? She like, it's nothing for me. Just go talk. She's my sister. I can go talk to her whenever I want to. And then he said, like, hold up. He's like, you is not about to ruin, because he said, I'm barely back in her life right now, you know? He was going to, I guess, approach her, but then Mama Lou called, said she was sick, and it's been about 2 months. And child, he said, you better calm down. Nobody told you to get pregnant at 16, 20, 26, and 28 by 3 different men. I was like, it's just a hot mess of a family. And then he said, you better calm down, because I don't have to. I'll stop pretending to have back problems for you to collect my disability checks. Any thoughts, Letitia? She shook on this whole job. I was like, yo, what?
That's what I said. That was my first question. What money? What money you asking for? What money you talking about? Are you trying to steal it? Y'all just a big old scam and tell family. I just cannot. Lewis took all those L's this season just so he could be right at the end. So he had to take all them blows, because the truth is, Eddie ain't been right since he stepped on the scene. We all knew it, but tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, including Jax. And now here you go. And you a scammer anyway, because why is you lying about your back problem? Just so this girl can get some money. Oh, I'm just so disappointed. But unfortunately, I'm not surprised.
That part. Jay.
The name of this episode is called Ignorant Ish. And this right here is a perfect display of ignorance at its finest. And yes, welcome, Chelsea, to the family. You are super ignorant and super trifling. And yes, you are the bad daughter. And they're both just bad. They're both just terrible. The scamming of the back pain and I got this on you and you got this on me. I don't need your permission. It was just ratchet. It was just a ratchet conversation that we would see in any hood across America. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to how this going to play out. You know what I'm saying? Because
Same.
once Chelsea meets Jax, I want to know how they're going to interact. What is going to be the higher level lawyer talk and the lower level ratchet talk? How is that going to mix together?
Good question. Miss Kara?
I don't know, because Jax be having them N-words over there with Lewis, but I mean, how many times has a customer come up to you and you just wanted to, 5 piece in a biscuit? So, girl, we get it, but you can't really do that in real life. You just gotta, visualize, use your imagination. Anyway, we knew from there it was up and it was stuck because homegirl is really seriously a problem. Scammer. Lewis was right. And again, what money are you looking for, Eddie? And you're just gonna hurt Jax's feelings because you weren't there for Jax. I mean, granted, you said you only clean for 8 years, so that means 20-something years of her life you weren't clean either. So there's that. But at least she got you in some way, shape, or form to where you filling out disability papers and I guess going to get fake doctor's notes or real doctor's notes or however. But yeah, my feelings gonna be hurt when Jax's feelings are hurt.
Right.
For sure.
Lawrence?
Yeah. Shout out to Lori Harvey. I could tell she been to a couple acting classes. I haven't seen her in too many roles, but I think this is the best one I've seen her in thus far. I thought she did a great job playing a character by the name of Chelsea. And like Miss Kira said, I'm hurt for Jax, right? Because Jax has been through hell and back, right? She wants to let the daddy in, Eddie. And by the time she finally let him in, here he go, getting ready to backstab her in the back again, and again. So I'm hurting for Jax about this whole ordeal. And when Jax and Chelsea come face to face, that's the orientation that I need to see.
I can't wait. And I'm rooting for Lori acting chops when they're going against MAIC. Because Jax, she's like a wordsmith, it's like, So I can't wait to see that showdown. I just hope Lori can, stand the ground, go toe to toe. Okay. So moving on. The first scene at the top, we have Daniel pretending to be Alex's friend. He's so worried about Alex. He want to check up on him, see if everything okay, because I haven't heard from him, stuff like that. Managed to get into Alex's apartment. Alex, buddy, are you here? I'm like, dang, stop. And, he checked the bathroom, distract the landlord, talking about that mold, whatever, and then we see the laptop and some other stuff out that Alice left out. Like, what are y'all thoughts on this? Like, you see the hit out on Alice, but they ain't think to go to his place. You can tell they kind of like amateurs when they put the hit on Alex. I mean, you need to ransack his place. I'm just saying. Jay, what's your thoughts on the Daniel sneaking into the apartment?
Daniel, man, the more and more we watch this, man, we are seeing how sneaky and conniving this guy really is. I mean, yes, you're a PI, but doggone it, man. Oh, there's mold right there. Like you are pretty slick, buddy. You're pretty slick there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that makes me like him, but at the same time, I gotta watch him with one eye over here. You know what I'm saying? But like, I gotta watch this guy. He gonna steal my remote control and my phone and do something to it. But anyway, at the end of the day, I agree with you, Mo. Yeah, they should have went back, but as we find out about that video later on, they didn't need to go there because they know how it was originated in the first place.
Right.
So that was the least of their concern. Um, but yeah, Daniel, he's very very sneaky, man, very sneaky. Like I said, I'm waiting for the Daniel and Kristen situation so we can talk about that because that was super funny to me.
Okay. Uh, Miss Kara, any thoughts on Daniel's sneaky self?
I mean, look, at least the landlord didn't just let him in and walk away. But the mama said they was just supposed to kind of rough him up. So I guess that's why they didn't go over to the apartment. They was just going to scare him a little and get him to stop. But, now he's no longer with us. Yes, no, maybe so. So, yeah, Daniel going Daniel. Now we're seeing how Daniel works after all of these seasons, how he get his information. So I was like, okay, Daniel, that's how we gonna do it. Because he was real quick with putting that stuff in his bag and being like, oh yeah, no, never mind. It's all good.
Right.
All right, Daniel. I see you.
Any thoughts, Letitia or Lawrence, about Daniel's sneaky self? I mean, I understand like why they didn't need to break in his place, but for me, now the video is out. Now everybody knows about this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still would have went in his place, see what else he got. But
I agree, because even if you know that he's gone, that stuff is still sitting there for somebody to pick up when they go to clean out the place. It could just fall into the wrong hands. But my question was just like, Daniel, is any of this stuff you do legal, sir? That's all I got for him. It's a mess.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think Daniel realized, and we all know this right here, our entire lives are in our phones, are also in our tablets, or any other type of handheld device. And we get a chance to see how 007 himself sneaks and works around the clock. And I don't know if it's legal or not illegal, but I just know Daniel is one sneaky character.
I want to add,
Mhm.
a quote from one of our characters that some of us love and hate. It's from a young lady by the name of Mallory Bellery, and she said, "In order to beat a devil, you have to
God.
be a bigger devil." Right? So sometimes Daniel has to be very conniving and devilish in order to get what he needs to defeat the devil. Right?
Mm.
So that he's playing both sides. So Daniel does that very well.
Sure. So at the bottom of the quoting that lady, um, so at the bottom we have Robert, I guess forensics guy or something like that. At the bottom they in court. He's on the witness stand, and they talking about cerebral edema. They want to know, like, because she sustained injuries from the brain. They just want to see, was it possible for her to die before the gunshot wound and stuff like that. And the way they were saying these words, I said, "So what the what?" I had to rewind.
Mm.
I don't know these terms. It was just like interesting. What was y'all thoughts on her to find out that like it was possible that she was dying already before they did the shot wound? Like, was that new information for you guys for us how Winnie perished, Lawrence?
No, I mean, I really didn't pay too much attention to the scene. It really didn't do nothing for me. I just know that Wendy died, and I just thought this was like one of those. Again, my personal opinion, I thought it was like a filler type scene. It really didn't move me. You know what I mean?
Anybody else, Kara?
Yeah, because I thought they told us that in another episode that she got, basically hit in the head and that she kind of bled out, and it was more so that than the pum wound. So I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't new information, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I just put it there.
No, you probably right, because I'm like, I thought so too. I'm like, did we already establish this, already earlier? But it must be, I don't know.
I'm kind of reading a little
Maybe just
deep.
two different people, I guess.
I'm kind of reading a little deeper into it.
Okay.
Because initially the biggest thing was, oh, she was powed at the cabin, and that
Okay.
was found, and the weapon was owned by Ozzy.
Ozzy,
So
right.
originally that was the biggest thing. To now emphasize the cerebral whatever,
A demon.
It's like, right. It's like, oh, she got hit over the head before she even got popped. So that could mean one or two things. That could mean that Ozzy did beat over the head, or somebody did beat over the head, and she wasn't unalived after that. Maybe they thought she was, and then somebody else came in and
I was
and
gonna say,
finished
yeah,
the
it could be
job.
2 different people.
Yes. So going back to Letitia's group, what'd you say?
Group
Group document? What
project.
was it? Group project? Right,
Oh
right,
Lord, not the
right.
group
So going
project.
back to that, I'm thinking maybe Ozzy did do the whole physicality thing. That's why he got the stuff on his chest we still haven't addressed yet. And he could have beat her or pushed her and she fell, hit her head, whatever. Or he could have knocked her over the head. And then thought she was done, and he just kind of walked away. And then here comes Rosie. Like, well, you didn't finish the job, son. Let me take care of that real quick, because we needed to get her out of here anyway. So that's how I kind of like played it in my head when I heard them re-emphasizing the blow to the head.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they were just driving home the reasonable doubt, just putting in reasonable
agree.
doubt.
But,
That it could have been this, but also could have been this. And so you're not sure. So therefore you can't convict. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree with y'all, Letitia and Jay. You're right. I forgot that was the whole Blicky situation with Ozzy and his name, but his fingerprints was not on it. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna move on. So then you confiscated Alex stuff, his iPad and laptop and stuff from his place. He went to Jax and Bill and showed them what he discovered. It's some sort of sex tape. And yeah, and Jack's face looking like ugh. And then got Wendy on it and some guy. And she looking in disgust. Then they went to Ozzy's house and, asked him, did he know anything about it? And he revealed that that's what his mama, remember we saw episodes ago when the mama, and he ran out before he started yelling at Wendy. He said that Wendy had cheated on him or something, or somebody. And yeah, so, and they want him to watch it to see if he recognized the fella on the other end of the tape. What are y'all thoughts on this, Lawrence?
Well, Ozzy was like, "Well, I can't watch it. Like, it's too horrible. I can't do this." And Jackson was like, I'm paraphrasing here. She's like, "You better watch it unless you want life in prison." So we do know eventually he does end up watching it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's no secret that Wendy was charging $4.99 a month for her OnlyFans account. We get it.
Hey, whoa!
It's a part of the game. No, I'm playing. No, but I thought this was good. And for Ozzy, he did remember, his mama telling the truth about what's going on with Wendy and how she was allegedly on a tape and how she was cheating on him. And it was a wake-up call, hopefully, for Ozzy, even though he always says, I miss her, I see her, dream about her, yada, yada. But I'm like, bro, she's on a tape with another man. How you still missing and reminiscing and thinking about her? So.
Right. Kira?
I think I was a little annoyed that this was what the secret was. I'm like, oh, this was a secret. Oh, okay. And the tape from what we seen that they showed us wasn't that bad, Ozzy. But I mean, I guess you don't want to see your woman be with somebody else. But my pause was when he approached her, she didn't deny it. So was she in fact having an affair with somebody else? And it just this wasn't it, was my question. But I mean, the world may never know. So yeah.
I thought she did deny it. I thought he said she denied it. And so he didn't know who to believe.
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe he said that, but we didn't see her say it when in the confrontation, or at least that's what I remember. Maybe
and
I
they
gotta
was
go back
having
and
a
watch it.
yelling match outside of his house that was caught on the ring camera.
But she didn't deny it then either. But what she did say was, like, what difference does it make? You're not going to believe me anyway. You're going to believe them anyway, is what she was saying.
Maybe
in the
just trying to break
confrontation.
this up. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need you to say it with your chest, homegirl, or not homegirl. Okay. If you ain't do it, you didn't do it. Now, whether you
homegirl.
believe me or not is up to you. But I'm gonna tell my truth. Okay.
Okay. Jay.
Now we go. We can move on.
Okay, Tisha, you said what you gonna say?
Yeah, I got a quick question though. Is this where he asked to stay?
No.
Okay,
No, that was
cool.
after the
I'll wait.
court.
All right, cool.
Okay. So speaking of, I know Mama Rosie came in to talk to Jax. And she wanted to talk about well, Jax called her in, and Jax wanted to let her know that there's about to be this sex tape circling around with Wendy on it with some guy. And it's the way the mom for me, like, oh, my poor baby. And just like, cut the BS, cut the bull. Like, girl, please. And she changed her tune. It was funny to me because I'm like, thank you, Jax. Like, come on, my poor baby. No, you know about the tape. Because when Ozzy said, like, you told him that Wendy cheated on him with somebody, you know, you already told Ozzy, like, you know it exists. So stop playing games. And I forgot what else was said. Letitia, hit me up.
Well, what caught my ear was when she said, well, Jazz, just tell me what I need to say.
Oh,
I
what I
was
need to
like,
do.
what? No, ma'am. I said, okay, that's all I need to know about Mama Rosie right there. I said, oh, you the culprit, baby. You a culprit. You a culprit for sure. Because
Well,
what the hell?
yeah, we
Tell
know
me what
she'll
to say.
put out hits, but yeah. Yeah, that's another point that tell me what I need to do to protect her baby, Ozzy. Next thing you know, we in court, child. She is on the stand testifying, and then she let this bomb drop about her that she knows who the person is, because Jack said that Ozzy couldn't recognize the tape. At first it was some trouble with it because the prosecutor did not know nothing about the tape, especially when the mom said the other guy was on the other end was her husband, Sal. I said, oh. She recognized his watch. I said, and look at Sal's face. I had to get that screenshot. He looking like, what the? Jay, you got any thoughts on this court scene of the mama letting the cat out the bed that the other man on the other end of the camera was her husband, Sal?
I I actually was laughing because I'm like, for your secret to come out in this way on a grand stage like this for the sake of your son is the most embarrassing position to be in, sitting next to your beloved daughter who's not beloved, right? I mean, it was straight clownery. It was some ignorant ish. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, she is going to do whatever it takes to save Ozzy, but doggone it, you really going to throw him under the bus like this? Well, obviously, yeah, it was retribution. It was a payback. It was, well, yeah, he's having an affair with this chick. So, yeah, I'm going to throw him under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was waiting for this. You know
Yeah.
what type of woman she is. She is unraveling and opening up like a flower. She's blossoming and to show us her devilish side. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we already knew that she was kind of,
Right.
but now it's like, dang, you super diabolical with it, B. And you'll lie, and you just straight said on the stand, well, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll lie to the whole world. I'll lie to the judge. I'll lie to you. I'll lie to everybody for the sake of my family. You know, so that kind of like diminished. But your boy Sal, all I could do is laugh. All I could do is laugh. It's a
I was like,
shame.
yikes.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame. Lawrence.
You know, as I'm watching this episode, I was starting to realize that just maybe, the mother was the mastermind behind all of this. I think she was a wild card that, a lot of people did not see coming. And the thing that killed me the thing that killed me was when Ozzy looked back at his daddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could just read Ozzy mind. Ozzy was like, Negro, really? Like you, out of all the women, of course we know there was a great plot twist that happened later on, but it was like out of all the women, you had to go sleep with my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a sad situation. I hate it for Sal because he even was like, "Yo, like Jay said, like this is the best scenario. This is the best plan that we could come up with was to throw me underneath the bus." You know what I'm saying? So it's sad, man. You know, we said it before. Throw the whole family away, literally, because this is insane.
Yep, DeMarcus is a hoot. uh, Kara, any thoughts on this whole court scene?
Ozzy, how you not know your daddy's hands? Like I was looking at the hands. That's all we could see. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
and the watch. I'm like, okay, this dark skinned hands. Okay, this looks a little older. You know, you're trying to pick out the, you know, how big the hand. How you don't know your daddy's hands? That's your daddy. But I digress. Although I laughed because when the dad was in court, that face, he looked very not guilty though. I was like, oh, he didn't do it. Because there ain't no way I would have been sitting there just like, oh, dude,
Right.
I would have. I mean, you can't say nothing because you have an outburst that looks bad. But I would have been like, I gotta go to the bathroom or something. But he just kind of sat there like, really? That's what you're gonna do to
Right.
me? I was on the same team. So yeah, it was funny. Funny, but not funny because you know the whole family is toxic.
Right.
Yeah.
He sure got to hollering afterwards though. But I was curious about why Kristen had no response, like no reaction while sitting there. But I wonder if she knew already. Because she was well aware that Alex, you know, Alex had some video of some sort.
Tape, yeah.
She knows everything. She knows everything. You're right, Letitia.
So
she knows everything.
I was
Her
thinking
hands
like
on all the
she
cookie
must.
jars.
Yeah, but I knew when they brought Natalie, because I'm calling her Natalie from not the Have and Have Nots. What is it? If Loving You Was Wrong, I think it is.
Loving You Is Wrong.
Yeah, I knew when they brought Natalie, they wasn't gonna bring her for no old punk ass part. So I knew she had to be a diabolical character, and here she is. So,
Child. Whew. And then after the court, he got in that limo and said, "What the f was that?" And I'm thinking the driver's in there the whole time. The driver not in there. The driver's outside. I'm like, y'all having this conversation in front of the driver. And he said, "What the f was that?" He said, "I thought we would stick to the plan. Yeah, you know you was gonna put me out there like that." And because he had an affair with his assistant Vanessa. And basically they ain't been together for real. They just put on the front. But yeah, it's just like, yo, he's like, what the? And she said she gonna do anything, you know, to protect, you know, Ozzy or whatever. And he ain't trying to hear that. He was like, now it's potential I can go to jail. Like people won't think that I did something to that girl.
Right.
Like for real.
Mm-hmm.
So what are y'all thoughts of this limo saying Ozzy is losing his shit because it's come to find out that was his daddy on the other side of the tape. And he did not want to go home, and he asked Jax to get like an emergency because mind you, he's still on house arrest and he got to go home. Supposed to be going home, but he wanted to go to Jack's house. He don't want to go home. So what's your thoughts on that, Lawrence?
First of all, Mo, it's an emergency. Listen, had me laughing. Yo, Ozzy was losing. It's an emergency. You can see the spit coming out. You know, that scene was crazy, man. But my thing is this right here. That's what I want to know. And I get the mother, I guess, was trying to stay for the family. The fact that she was saying, oh, yeah, he's been cheating on me for 9 years and 46 days. I'm like, yo, are we serious right now that you even continue to stay? But then again, I guess she was one of those women that, you know, you want to stay for the family. I understand Ozzy's making the money, she's trying to keep the family unit together. But to me, that was just even wild that she was able to just, you know all the times that he's been cheating. Oh, he's been cheating on me 9 years plus, and I'm still here and all this stuff. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But yeah, Ozzy, oh my God. This is going to be bad for Jax as well because Jax is going to get a little bit too personal, but we already know that.
Mm-hmm. Letitia.
Nutball Chronicles scene 1, when he started hollering like that. And then when I tell you that that would have been the emergency for me if I was Jax, you're absolutely not coming to my house now.
Yeah.
Absolutely the F not. Because are you crazy? You sound crazy, you look crazy.
Yes, yes.
Let me put you up in this hotel over here. Because you're not coming to my home with my kids and my husband, and you're hollering and screaming like that. This is the first of many in this episode that he acted a monkey fool like this. I was like, oh my gosh, he's unstable.
Unstable. Jay. Jay, you got any thoughts?
So because of Jax's heart, okay, she could be cold as ice, but right here, she really has for a long time been really feeling sorry for Ozzy because of his family, and also because of she going through her own trauma within her own family. So I said that the other day, Letitia, when he said, "It's an emergency," I was like, "Oh no, sir, no sir, no sir, no sir." It's like you said, when you say send him to a hotel, but yeah, we're gonna send you a hot plate too, so you can eat it in the hotel. Cause I mean, but and then at the same time, it's like, oh, I feel sorry for him because of all the stuff that transpired to find out that your daddy was hitting your girl. I mean, not your girl, you're about to be your fiance. You about to marry this woman. You
Right.
in love with her. You in love with the clearness. All right, you want all the clarity. So I'm with you, Letitia. Send him somewhere, but you ain't coming over here. That's it. But yes, he is crazy. He is. And but again, she's putting all this, she's emotional, but she thinks logically as well. She's like, yo, all this just happened. This guy, he was on the rugs. He's been betrayed. He's been, bamboozled. These people crazy. Let me welcome over. Welcome over. Come to the house. Come and get some love.
That's why you have to heal your own trauma, because baby, them
Yeah.
boundaries be falling apart.
Yeah.
That part.
Yep. And it did. And did, as y'all say, and did.
And did. Wow.
Kara, you got any thoughts on the limousine or Ozzy?
Appearances and finances. That's why my Mama Rosie stayed all them years after that man was out there cheating with that woman 9 years and 46 days. Appearances and finances, but also great acting by these two, because this scene of the two of them I was like, ooh, Lord, like just real cutthroat, just real gritty, grimy. I love to see it. We know it's fake, so that's why I like it. We don't like it in real life. We like to see it on TV. Alex with the hooting and hollering, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And we're not related. That's a lot to do for a check. That's a lot to do for a check, because you're not doing. Don't holler at me. I don't do that. Don't do that. Nope, can't come to my house. So yeah, Jax is better than me, because it would have been oh hell no. This is your emergency, not mine. Now be screaming at me like that.
Okay.
And then he just was coming for dinner. I thought he was trying to stay the night again, but I'm like, oh no, you could have got you some DoorDash and called it a day, sir. You'd be all right.
I just want to say I'm going to call Dr. Umar on these Edwards men. Apparently, they are addicted.
Oh my goodness.
They are addicted to the milk. Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never. I'm calling Dr. Umar.
Really
You're going to have to get some bail money, because I think he's in jail.
Oh my
goodness.
Look,
he
don't keep
paying
him.
child support, allegedly.
Oh my!
Really?
No, he's still trying to build a school. He out and about. Saw a video from him the other day. He out and about. He's cooling.
He's cooling. All right. So he got invited to Jack's house. There at Jack's house, what's his name? Lewis approached Eddie. Somehow you need to tell Jax basically what I know about Chelsea. And Eddie said, okay. And then he went over to tell Jax. And he's like, I have a daughter, 30 years, yada, yada, yada. you have a sister. And then Jack's like, say, what now? And then she looked at her mama. Jack always do this. She always confirms something else. She like, Mom, did you know? She looking like, that is not my business to tell. Which really ain't. But she always tell everything else to Jack. So let's not have boundaries now. But anyway, and then Eddie threw Lewis under the bus. I said, yeah, Lewis told me to tell you. She like, how long did you know? And you ain't tell me how long did you know? And then you know how she do. And and then the doorbell rang, and then Mama Lou got the door for Ozzy. Ozzy was at the door, so that kind of got shut down right there. She said, I'll deal with y'all later. And they having a dinner. They just open it up to Ozzy, especially Eddie, talking about how he's 5 years sober and how you deal with it day by day and stuff like that. And then Ozzy dismisses himself to the washroom. Come out the washroom, went past the room Mama Lou was in, I think the Spencer room, and he sees some pills on the table, and it was some oxy with Mama Lou name on it. And child, when it got time, the whole dinner and stuff over, when he's about to leave, he thanks Jax, and he gave her the balled up tissue, and she looked at like, what? And he just thanked her for. He said he had a good time despite what he just did. So, and he gave her a hug. So, what are y'all thoughts on this, Jay? What are your thoughts on Eddie and Lewis going back and forth for throwing each other under the bus? And then he called him a crackhead at one point.
That was the funniest part. You crackhead motherfucker, boy, because he's trying to call him out. I'm trying to protect my baby. Unlike you, Lewis. I thought it was, again, that's why I give this a 10, because there's a lot of laughable moments. I know we get serious about these issues. I get it. We got to handle it in a serious manner. But there's a lot of funny parts to me. I guess that's just me being.
It was funny.
You know what I mean? But again, going back to Lewis trying to do his job as far as being as protective as he can to the emotions and the feelings of Jax. Like, yeah, bro, you need to tell her right now. I mean, you need to tell her. He didn't mean right now, but he went ahead and, well, I know we having dinner, but you got a sister. And Lewis is like, well, damn, I ain't mean right now, you numb nuts. You know what I'm saying? You bonehead. But again, Eddie and timing is not really his thing. Eddie will come off with the stories and stuff, but them going back and forth specifically as you asked me to just react to that. Yeah, that was hilarious to me. And then here comes, hi, I'm Ozzy Crazy Ass Edwards. I'm here for some cornbread and some pills from your mother. So go ahead.
Not just from your mother. Letitia.
Guys, oh my goodness. So that I agree, that was funny. But also I don't agree that Mama Lou wasn't your place, baby. The way my mama or my daddy better tell me some stuff, you better tell me. And if it was my daughter, I would tell her. That man has been gone for more than however many years of her life. How is it not your place to tell her that she has a sibling? He wasn't around to tell her, so she shouldn't know. He really did a disservice to both of the girls, in my opinion. He really messed up 30-year-old
2 months ago as well.
No, how long he been on this disability? Ain't just been the 2 months, right? For her?
No, I'm just saying Mama Lou knowing.
Oh, Mama, I'm just saying whenever she found out, she should have told him, because it just, why? Why do you need to hold on? Jax has been there for you, taking care of you when Eddie was not even there. So now all of a sudden you can't tell your daughter the least you could have done. Again, so many times I feel like Mama Lou has opportunities to redeem herself from the Paul thing and never does. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Why you keep holding all of these secrets? They don't help anybody. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then Ozzy, see what I'm saying? You let down your boundaries. You let this man come here. Now he's stealing your mama's medication. Come Come on now. And that whole disappointment thing, I said, you better be lucky I still need some billable hours. Because not only would I kick you out,
Uh-oh.
I'd drop your damn case. You know what I'm saying? I would be so mad about this situation. She took you into her house. How dare you do that? But I guess, an addict is no addict. So
Yeah,
you got to be careful of that too.
That's the unfortunate part. Like, because I
Yeah.
had some family members we had to watch. Like, okay, so and such coming over. Yo,
Put your stuff up. Put your medication up.
Right.
That's
You
a
already know
very
what
real
time it is.
thing.
Yes, it is.
So
Unfortunate. It's sad.
mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, but I think Mama Lou and Eddie was both keeping each other's secrets when it comes to the daughter and her cancer and stuff like that. But she tell everything else, Lil Jax. But anyway, Lawrence or Kira, y'all have any thoughts on Eddie and Lewis going back and forth, throwing each other under the bus, and Ozzy taking Oxy from Mama Lou of it all?
Miss Kira, did you want to go first, or?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Now, speaking of funny, this don't have to do with this part, but when Jax asked Daniel, I forgot earlier about Kristen, and he was like joggers, spring fall. I said, not the housewives, baby. I said, y'all had me freaking laughing this whole episode. The whole episode, because when Lewis was like, "Oh, you need to tell him," he was like, "Jax." I was like, "Sir." Now I know Lewis was like, because earlier Lewis was giving that look when she was looking at Mama Lou in the room, and she was like, "What?" That I know Lewis is thinking I should have told her ass then, because now he done went and thrown me under the bus, and he's lying because that's not exactly what I said. I was trying to protect her, but then you got Daniel involved again because she was like, you had a PI, you hired Daniel. I was like, oh, Lewis, you about to get it when company leaves. So good thing.
She know it was Daniel for me. I'm like, and
Lewis
he carried no somebody else
PI.
Like,
who else Lewis gonna hire? Lewis. How you gonna get to court, Lewis? Who you gonna hire, Lewis? He ain't know nobody. But then Alex came over for dinner and decided he was gonna leave with a doggy bag. You just gotta, keep your bedroom doors closed when you have the addicts come over.
You keep calling them Alex. It's Ozzy, honey.
Ozzy, sorry. Look,
I got your back. I got your back. I got your back.
I know what she meant.
Ozzy. Oh yeah, Alex is gone. Sorry, Alex. Cuckoo Ozzy. How could I forget?
Cuckoo Ozzy.
Keep your door closed.
Yeah, make sure you keep those doors closed because Ozzy comes over to your house and says, yes, my name is Ozzy, and I would love that recipe for the cornbread. I could take it home to my mother right now. That guy is so good at his acting, right? I really think he had those old folks. He had the parents completely fooled. If you didn't know any better, that this dude was actually a cuckoo bird, right? Now, for me, Jax, I'm a little bit tired of her always rising up at the brother Lewis. Did you know about that? Can you give him some benefit of the doubt? Maybe, like, we know he hired Daniel. Okay, cool, but I think Lewis is really trying his best to look out for Jack. But this is the second time when she was getting ready to go off the rails on him, but she kind of pulled back when he comes out and tell her the truth. And of course, Eddie basically went ahead and just ripped the Band-Aid off at that dinner scene. I think at the same time he wanted to get back at Lewis, right? Because you could have picked another time to talk about you having a daughter or whatever. You didn't have to do it during that dinner scene, but I think he was doing it to take a shot again at Lewis, and of course with them two going at it, always hilarious.
Okay.
My man Lawrence standing up for Lewis. Yeah, man. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, man, this ain't nothing new.
Somebody got to do it.
Go ahead, brother.
I said this on that was one thing. I'll give Lewis his props when he does right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I gotta call him out if he's doing bad.
Of course, but stand strong, my brother. Stand strong.
Yeah.
Here we go. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the scene that Jay really wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Jay, I'm gonna give you the floor about this.
It's just anxiety. They picked the right song for this right here, right? So, what is going on here? Oh, Daniel is about to break up with her. She feels the vibe, and it's like, I think I'm falling in love with you. And I just laugh because I'm like, she knew he was going like try to get away from her. You know what I'm saying? Because he's feeling bad because he didn't tell Jax. He's trying to make things right now, whatever the case is.
Mhm.
And then, her phone is open. So of course your man is being sneaky, trying to get more information like he did before. Oh,
Mhm.
I know it's my house, but can you go to the kitchen and get me a water? Because I have a cramp.
Cramp. Right.
Once again, Daniel with the ingenious, conniving, sneaky, oh, you got mold there. Okay, give me some water because I got a cramp. Crazy. And the guy goes through the phone and he gets whatever information that he gets, right? I thought it was hilarious. Again, this was a funny episode. I'm telling you. I don't know what y'all 8 to 9. It was 10 to be because it was just straight comedy for me. Maybe I'm just sick. I don't know. But anyway, so he's like, yeah, get a sparkling, got whatever he needed, boom. And then she's like, okay, what, he went to the bathroom or something like that, right? And then
Uh,
she looks through
yeah.
his notes and
Well, before
finds,
he went to the washroom, they dropped the L word.
right. So then he went to the bathroom and then she goes into his notes and it says, what? Kristen's hiding something, right?
Something. And she
She's like,
ripped it
what's the?
out.
Yeah, she ripped it out. And I'm like, do you not think that he's gonna notice that the page was ripped out? Like, what are you gonna use that for? You're gonna bring it out later, be like, draw 4. You said I was hiding something. Why are you
Oh,
writing about me? Like,
oh,
what was the purpose of her doing that? Because it's gonna be evident that the page is ripped out. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. You're not in love with him. You're just playing him. You know, I don't think she's in love. If she is, she's just sick in the head. And it is what it is, man.
because
Great scene.
yeah, it was a great scene and funny at the same time because they
Yeah.
both were doing the same thing to each other. And also when he was trying to say like you're a good girl, a nice girl, and she interrupted with the I think I'm falling in love with you. She have a habit of doing that, especially like in the past episodes when he started talking. She kissed him. She forced a kiss, and they
Mm-hmm.
start kissing. And he like his brain turned to mush and forget. Like
Redirect. Like,
she know how to use her womanly ways.
Black magic juices,
I mean,
blackberry molasses.
at the end of the day, you only do that
Bye.
Right.
like a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? It makes me wonder how many other men just used to do that too, in the past. You know what I'm saying? If they got too close to her brother or too close to the family secrets. You know what I'm saying? So I think Daniel's just another casualty at war.
Yes. Daniel. Kara, you got any thoughts on these nerds?
dumb and dumber, dumb and dumberer. Okay, the only thing that I really have to say is, girl. Well, first of all, he shouldn't have had her over there. If he's going to break up with her, go over to her place and break up and leave. Like, what are you doing? You want to get
He a
information, and you
rookie.
sending her to get water. Like, it didn't make no sense. But then she's going to rip the page out. Like, ma'am, ain't your phone right there? Why don't you take a picture with your phone? This is 2025, ma'am. It's 2025 or 2024, whatever they film this. Take a picture. What you ripping the page out for? I thought that was wild. I was like, this whole family is just a hot mess. A hot mess.
Yeah.
And I need Daniel to grow a set, okay? Stop letting her distract you. Stop letting her kiss your thoughts away and tell you she love you. Cut her loose before your job get cut loose.
Well, technically, he's growing sets.
He's
to handle
growing, but
that.
he's not growing the way he's supposed to be growing, okay?
I know what you mean. I'm messing with you.
Latifah, anybody else got thoughts to say?
No, I just when he yelled, "I hope it's not gout." I was like, you know what? He is a mess. It was funny. That's it.
I'm about to say, first of all, I never heard no Asians having gout. I kind of feel like it's always been a black person thing. But
You know,
Wow.
red meat. Don't eat too much red meat. You're gonna get gout. Yep.
yeah, we know the writers
Yeah.
room. The writers' room is all black. So shout out to
Yep.
that line right there. Any other writers' room would have said something like, "Oh, I got a cramp" or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you see, he watched Real Housewives of Atlanta because when he said that summer spring joggers, look, he into black culture. So him saying gout is not far fetched for me. I'm just saying.
Seriously.
You know, Daniel got a black card. You know
Oh my
that.
gosh.
He's
Yeah.
had a
I
black card
see.
for a
Yeah,
long time. For him to,
when he's holding, I'm like,
yeah, for him to be rolling with Jax and Crystal, you have a black card,
yes,
sir.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Now,
on now.
Jay, if we could only just get Daniel to use that black card on going to the right barber shop, we'll be okay.
Okay, because his hair just be oof.
Listen,
My,
you know he got the haircut for free. He went down to his people's spot
he,
and they gave it to him for free.
Jay, he went to Super, bro. I think that new cut came from Super
Yes,
Cut.
Stephen.
He went to beauty school. He went to beauty college, got him a free cut.
He got a free cut, man. He went down to Chinatown. You know what I'm saying? He be like, yeah, come on
Yeah.
down. Then he got a new outfit too. So he got a whole K-pop going on. You know what I'm saying?
K-pop.
K-pop. Cut the bull. So we gonna move on. We see Nisha doing a video podcast called Fear Something. And she was just saying how she gonna let the truth be known, and she was asked about the daddy sleeping with Wendy. She was like, that's a lie. I don't remember Wendy ever telling me that and stuff like that. And how she gonna, like, at 9 o'clock tomorrow or something on her live, she gonna drop the bomb, all the evidence that Wendy told her about Ozzy and stuff, what he been doing. And Ozzy saw the podcast. He was not pleased. He called her up, and I don't know why this fool up there answering unknown calls. Hello, this is Nisha. And he's like, I'm finally returning your calls. It was funny. And she was like, Ozzy? And then her tune kind of changed a little bit, and it was funny for me. And he would just tell her, like, I'm gonna need you to, like, tell them, like, I'm not a bad guy. I did not do that to Wendy. I did not underlie her and stuff like that. And she was just bringing up stuff like he was sleeping with directors and producers for roles. And he said he got so angry. He said, I'm gonna cut off that fake booty and shove it down your throat until you choke. And I said, yo, Letitia, what's your thoughts on this conversation between the two?
Nutball Chronicles Scene 2. Because I was like, what is happening? When he did, even she was shook when she hung up, like, what the? He just went into this mode that was just completely demonic. That was crazy. But we skipped over the part where she be stealing stuff from the casting closet. I mean, from the set and selling that stuff and acting like it's new. I'm like, ma'am, you just a shiesty. You shiesty too. But no, I think she recognized that he was dangerous and that he probably wasn't playing. And so, I mean, I don't know what stories that Wendy told her, but listen, that call would have shook me too. Like, what in the world? Who said stuff like that? Crazy.
Yeah. Jay, he just cheesed.
I'm just dying over here at your reactions because I'm right along with y'all. Yo, this dude's, I'm going to take a weave and shove it up your ass. See, whatever he said. Yo, he's psycho, man. This dude is psycho. Super psycho. Hold on. I think I froze. Hold on. I'm coming back.
Still moving. I can see you.
He's super psycho, man. Okay, there I am. Okay. He's super psycho, B. And again, he's unraveling. We're finally seeing this guy who he really is, because, like I said in the beginning, when he was like, "Hi, I'm Ozzy Heswords. Hi, I mean, he's in the mirror. He's somebody else. He's definitely somebody else." So this is just a glimpse of what you call it, the Nut Chronicles, Nutty Chronicles, Nutball Chronicles. I love it.
Oh, Miss Kara, like, she was shook. He said, I'm gonna cut off your fake booty and shove it down your throat until you choke. I said, yo.
That part.
So what are your thoughts, Miss Kara, on Nisha on this podcast, and I don't know why she was say that on the podcast. How she gonna air him out? What Wendy told us, like, girl, no, supposed to be an element of surprise.
You should have just aired him out right then and there, because that waiting was the worst thing you could have ever done, to give him a heads up, okay? Because she was going back and forth, popping all that shit, and you slept with this one and slept with that one. I was like, yeah, girl, get it. And then when you said, I'll cut up your booty, and never mind. Abort, flag on the play, Sir is crazy, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her for hanging up and being like, you know what? Never mind. I'm good.
Okay.
I didn't mean nothing. I didn't say nothing. I'm good.
Yes. Lawrence, what you thought of that? Him saying that to Nisha, and she they both threaten each other, and you see her later on her live saying like she did her due diligence and everything. Turned out that he didn't he's not a bad guy. He didn't do that to Wendy or stuff like that. So Lawrence, what are your thoughts on that whole situation?
No one man should have all that power, literally. I'm like, listen, Ozzy is on house arrest. Why are you scared of that man right now? Like why does he have that over you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really had no thoughts about the situation. I just thought it was pretty funny was when he mentioned, you know, I'm going to cut some of that BBL off. You know what I'm saying? But again, I really could have did without this scene. You know what I mean? Of course, we know, like you said already, that she's going to change her tune later because she's scared of what Ozzy's going to do. I'm like, yo, bro, that man on house arrest, that man about to face life, girl. Like, go and tell the T if you're going to do it.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
She ain't have the balls. She ain't have the balls.
That
she wanted to keep her booty, so
yeah.
She can't say nothing else.
Mercy.
Baby,
when he got his shirt inside out, I'm tripping. I'm like, Ozzy.
Yes, he does. Yes. You're right. I noticed that.
Like,
I did notice that too. I was like, he got the label right there in the front. Yeah,
that's
it's backwards and it's inside out. Yeah. Looney.
If this ain't crazy. Look, if this ain't crazy, I don't know what
Looney Tunes. He's wearing 2 different pairs of socks, 2 different colors. He's crazy.
I'm like, yo, I thought I was tripping. But it's just a quick scene. Anyone of y'all could talk about it if y'all don't. It was just Sally and Chris. You know, Chris trying to take her children to South Carolina during the divorce, and he want alimony, and she's pissed. He came to our house. He's trying to come in. She said, brother. No, she said, you still hang up on the house that we lost. You know, he's still mad about that. He said, we going to South Carolina so I can provide the children a home and stuff like that. And she just said, F that. She gonna bring it on. I'm gonna fight for this custody of my children and stuff like that. And we see Bill getting served. He was like, oh, you Bill? He said, I need some legal advice. He got tricked. He ended up getting served in his office. That was
William
hilarious.
Sterling? Oh, you're William Sterling? I told you, this thing is hilarious. Yo, this episode was a great episode.
Yo,
my gosh. There was. I said, oh my God. I was
you knew it was coming, so I don't know why that head wasn't on a swivel.
Yeah, but it was just how it was done. This was hilarious. But and then
he had blackberry molasses on him too.
So he see the divorce paper and he see the partner said in a couple of months him and Jax are doing a good job, and I know that's more on you. I said F you, partner, because it's more on Jax putting in the work. I mean, they both doing the work, but it's more Jax. But he said, a few months you're gonna be partner, so your family should be proud. And then, you know, Bill had a stupid look like, I ain't got no family. If any one of y'all want to talk about it real quick before we move on to the next thing. No? Any thoughts? Do y'all care? All right, moving on.
No, I was gonna say we got so much more to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Bye, Sally from P Valley.
Oh, not P Valley. Tanika, no. F Sally every day, twice on the Sunday.
That's right. Shout out to you, Tamika's Den.
Yeah, we still mad about last season. But anyway, so we all hopped over to Ozzy's house. You know, I guess the family having some dinner, and the daddy made some calls to somebody, and they think that Rosie testified will have Ozzy a not guilty verdict or whatever. And it was just this dude, he lost it at the table. I'm looking at this corner picture I mentioned because Ozzy still think his daddy did that to Wendy, did that with Whitney. He said, no, that's not true. And then he go to mom, shaking her head. I'm like, yo. And then
Don't say nothing, Sal. Don't say nothing.
Kirsten acting like, wait, hold up. What's going on? He's like, yeah, what's going on? And then he said, somebody better tell me what's going on. I'm going to scream. And then he
started
literally
screaming.
a tantrum.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa, is right.
Looney Tunes.
Nutball Chronicles, Scene 3.
Actor
Scene
supreme.
three.
Okay. The absolute. He literally was screaming like a banshee. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, he was screaming. And then it was like, okay. It turned out to be that video was not real. Like it was a false video. They put it was a deep fake. They put Sal he was sleeping with his secretary.
Wendy's head on Vanessa's
9
body.
years and 4 months.
Yep.
9 years and 4 months. He was sleeping with his ex-secretary Vanessa. And it was actually Vanessa's body, and they had Alex put Wendy's face on Vanessa's body. I said, y'all.
Wow.
And he still got beat up after all he did for that family.
Yeah, that's what I said. But Ozzy, I would have been cursing my family out for real. Like, what the heck? And the sisters that she seemed like she didn't know. I don't know, but yeah. And then he asked the mom, "Did you unalive Wendy and Alex?" And the lie continues. Keep the lie alive. I guess that's what she on. So, any thoughts, Lawrence, of this whole table of Ozzy having a tantrum, finding out that it was a deep fake video and they lied to him?
Yeah. Yeah, Ozzy's a cuckoo bird, you know what I'm saying? But I want to give a big shout out to the mother. The mother is acting her tail off on this episode and also at this dinner table. She was like, what more did you want me to do? I was trying to protect you. You know what I mean? Like, give her the Oscar, give her the Emmy right now. I thought she was very, very good. Kristen claims she don't know anything. I believe she knew, like we discussed already, that she'd been knowing everything that's been going on when it comes to this family, all the ins and outs, all the secrets, all the lies. And Sal, man. Of course, the mom really never truly answered the truth when Ozzy was like, yo, did you have Wendy killed? Mom, did you have Wendy killed? She just like, yo, I'm about to go. I'm going to take a break. I'm leaving. So bravo. Great acting from everybody across the board at this table right here.
Yes. Kara?
It was all leading up to this. This was the specific moment when I said throw the whole family away, okay? And also I cracked up laughing when that man said, you better say something or I'm gonna start screaming. And then he starts, I was like, he's an actor, but he's also a 5-year-old because the way he had that tantrum, baby. And they were like, okay. It's just a lie. We just made it up. I was like, well, y'all fell right in line. So yeah, it was an all around great scene. We ain't really learned nothing other than it wasn't Wendy and the daddy, but it's a great team. And throw the whole family away.
Jay.
Damien. So Jack said it. She said that this guy is a child in a man's body.
Man's body. Yep.
Man child. Mm-hmm.
Right, there you go. Man child, right? So him doing it though, just watching it, like we heard it, but to see it, it's just ridiculous, right? This was the biggest twist that I was not expecting at all. And that's why I gave it a 10. Because, usually I can predict stuff. Usually I'm like, yeah, I can figure it out. Yeah, it's simple. No. Shout out to the writers.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
yes, again, the performers, of course, the actors. But shout out, you know, in order for them to perform, they have to have the writing, the
Right.
plot. Like this was the ultimate twist. I was not expecting the deep fake at all. Wasn't expecting it to be a mistress at all. Like it all played out in
Yeah.
one episode. Thank you for doing this in one episode for us
Yes.
and
Yes.
having us lead up to this episode for it to all play out this way. Now, yes, we did find out more, but we didn't, just like Kira said, we didn't get exactly the specific on the Wendy thing. And I
Yeah.
think they're gonna hold that out to 10. I think they're gonna hold that out to 10. But this was great, man. This was great. That's why I gave it a 10. That's why I gave it a 10.
Yes. Yes. I mean, I will have to say throughout the whole episode, they did display the unhingedness of Ozzy in each situation. So they did it on purpose. This is episode 8. Letitia.
This was like the grand finale because the way I was so disturbed by that scene. I was so shocked. Like it was just very crazy. And like you said, how the parents reacted to it, what Kira said, the parents reacted to was like he's been doing this since he was a child. That's why he was able to warn them. If you don't do what I had told you to do, I'm gonna scream.
He
He has
did
literally
this.
been doing this. Literally been doing this since he was a kid.
Mm.
And he gets away with it every single time.
Yeah.
A lot of times I don't believe in blaming parents for grown people, but in this case, I absolutely blame the parents.
Yep.
They are the reason why he is this effed up. Oh my goodness. And Kristen is too. She just displays it differently.
Yes, she does. Yes, I
But
agree.
I'm with y'all. Throw the whole family away. Throw them all in therapy. Throw them all in jail. Throw them all or something. Go to hell. I don't know, but they just all need to be gone because they
The
are
dis-
ridiculous
yeah. The
and a menace to
dysfunctional
society.
networks.
We can tell that Ozzy never got a spanking as a child. He never got spanking. Because if you're an actual adult, there's no way I will be able to sit at a dinner table and say I'm going to count to 3 and I'm going to start screaming, yell, and tell me everything. Ozzy was never truly disciplined as a child. Going back to when he was a child, he literally got everything that he wanted, and that is like Letitia said. That's basically this is what we're witnessing right now because he truly didn't have no discipline as a child.
I agree. You'd have got to holler, and Mama would have ricocheted that fork like, shut up. No, never mind.
Period.
Okay.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
have
was
to get up.
But you can't hurt the cash cow.
I was about to say that. I'm
Okay,
like,
a
he the money.
spoon. Not a fork, a spoon.
You hit
Just
him
a
on
little-
hit him on the butt side or the leg so it don't show up on the face because the face got to be on the screen. Yes, but if that would not have gone down in my household because my mother would be like, "Go ahead, scream, see what's going to happen," and that would have stopped me from screaming.
like,
Oh,
y'all
my
might
pops
have to
just
get
give me the look. Oh, my pops never hit me. All he had to do was just look at me. I'd be like,
That's-
all right, bro.
That's just your dad thing. Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. I ain't messing with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But Sal don't got that. Sal don't
got no backbone. Sal
he don't got no
nothing.
balls. He don't got nothing.
He got
Yeah.
some. They over there with Vanessa.
Okay.
Oh, so that's where he's growing. Gotcha.
Yes.
She said, all's deep. That's what she said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She keep
Ooh,
him
what
at
a
her house.
line.
You don't need them at home. She keep them at her house.
He was balls deep in that white girl.
and mom's
Woo.
been finishing forever. Now it's my time to finish, literally. So
She said 2 birds in 1 stone when she said, I can go to jail. I said, yo.
Straight revenge tactic.
yep.
Oh. We got one more scene. So it's the last scene, y'all. So we get like a montage. We see Jax is like getting an order. And we see her stalking sibling, Chelsea, in the car. And Eddie told this girl, do not go over there or I will make your life hell or something like that. She's out there being a stalker of her sister house, and she in this nice car. And yeah, so we get a talk between Rosie, Mama Rosie, and Jax. And she just said she think she been protecting her son for a long time. And yeah. And she think it was Ozzy who did it. And then we see him waking up in a night terror of sweat. And then Kirsten, whatever her name is, Kristen came in. Like everything is okay. I think Kristen and Ozzy stay together, right? They like the only two be in the house, right? Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just checking.
yeah.
She like a babysitter, like that kind of suck. Um, um, he said, "What if I unalive Wendy?" He's saying that about himself. Because during the course scene, we do see him get flashbacks into Wendy in the chair. And we see a woman hair bending over like at her feet. I did see that. I'm like, is Monica gonna come back into the fold? So what are y'all thoughts on this whole ending montage of um Chelsea stalking Jackson, mama calling Jackson, she think Ozzy did it, and he waking up saying he think he did it, like one if I did it. So Lawrence shaking his head like yo.
I don't know how y'all TVs were set up, but in the back of Chelsea car, you can see some Chinese food in the back. And it's obvious that she's on her DoorDash vibe. She's gonna go up to Jack, say, "I got some food." No, I'm playing. She was basically parked on the side like a DoorDash driver. They be DoorDash. She'd be like, "Is this the right house right here?" That's the vibe I was catching from her. I just can't wait to see this confrontation right here, man. And like Letitia, shout out to Letitia. She's been saying from the beginning that she believed it was a group project. And now we are starting to realize more than ever it had to be Ozzy and somebody else. But I mean, at this point right here, y'all, I'm just wondering. I had to pull out my OJ glove. I'm just wondering, did I kill P2? Was it me? Well, am I part of this limbo right here? Because
it actually fit. Oh, okay.
does it fit? Like y'all see OJ right here, but at this point in time, I'm just wondering, can we get the end? Can we get shout out to the OJ? Can we?
If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Child,
Yeah,
I'm weak.
get in and figure out the truth behind the situation with Ozzy, man.
Yes. Kira.
Lawrence, you cracking me up over here, Lord. I'm about to have a
Right.
coughing fit. Chelsea, going home, baby. This not what you want, okay? I know she look all prim and proper, but like I said, she be dropping them N-words, she be smoking them J's. It's really not what you want. So let's just leave that alone. Now, when I first saw this, I thought Ozzy did that ish. That was my first initial thought. But then I'm like, we kind of did that already in season 1. And we keep building and building and building and building and building and seeing flashbacks. So now my mind is telling me, and I could be wrong, we got 2 episodes to find out, that Ozzy was there. But I believe the Mama and Kristen did it. Because that Mama and Kristen is 2 shiesty individuals. That's where my mind is at. Because I was like, I think my son did it. No, he probably saw y'all half in and out. So he might have been there. He might have walked in, passed out, something. I don't know. Maybe. But I think the 2 of them did it. That's just my thoughts.
You're right, Kara, because she already lied on the stand talking about Sal alibi. So there's that. VKJ.
Ramala Muhammad, I love you. Like, this is some of the greatest writing on TV to date, for real. Because, okay, yes, DoorDash, that was funny, guy. That was funny, my God. I wonder how you got that OJ glove. You got it on auction? Okay. So love it. You know, Chelsea ain't going listen, Eddie, you know that's your daughter. You said she's the bad daughter. When has she ever really listened to you, boy? You know she gonna not listen to you. She a hard-headed young child. So she gonna go over there and see what's up with her sister.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna see what's up with her sister. Now, going back to Rosie, man. When he was a little boy, I saw something, but I just didn't know. I just didn't want to say. Your kid is crazy, man. Your kid is schizophrenic. You knew it all this time. He just so happened to become a famous young actor, and you ain't want to expose that. You wanted to sweep it under the rug. You probably got him hypnotized to become this Ozzy Edwards because you knew he was probably taking knives from the kitchen and doing stuff and trying to stab the kids at school. You know that he's crazy.
Oh.
Okay? So at the end of the day, at the end of the day. I agree with y'all. I agree that Ozzy has something to do with it. I believe that Rosie at this point, she is the diabolical genius, and Kristen helps her cover everything up.
Mm.
And Sal, he's just balls deep in Vanessa. That's it. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all he does. That's all he's good for. And I can't wait till next episode.
Me too. Letitia, how about you? And what's your thoughts on Ozzy waking up saying, "If I wonder if I unalive Wendy"?
Okay, so as far as Chelsea goes, I'm not sure what she wants to accomplish while she stalking. You know, if she coming for a fight, I hope she knows that Jax is also Eddie's daughter. And
Hello.
so, yeah, that ain't it. And then furthermore, this is all Eddie's fault. Okay, because they should have been met. They should have had some kind of relationship already. There's no reason for them to have a beef. But anyway, as far as Rosie, and the Oscar goes to Mama Rosie. She the real actress
Oh
because
yeah.
the way she called Jax, she used his full name. Orzel was always a
Yep.
child.
She sure did.
Orzel. I didn't even know the man's name was Orzel.
No.
So here we are. She is covering. This is a CYA call. This is this is absolutely a group project. I truly believe I'm with y'all. Ozzy was involved, but the group project portion is, I think I wrote it in somebody's comments. I think he did it, but the group project was for them to confuse everyone to the point that they don't know who did it, or that he'll get off for it because it's really going to come down to mental illness. You know, and so I think that they have done, there's a reason why they told, like Eddie told that story about how he got the smugs and how everybody around him, the producers, the other musicians, all those people that always provides them with stuff, because it helps to keep the artist docile, helps to keep the artist under their thumb. And I really think that all of these players, specifically Mama Rosie, and definitely Kristen, or is her name Kristen or Kirsten? But anyway, she helps because that's her daughter. Sal seems to be too dumb, but Monica, I think, is also part of the group. And where is she right now?
She's been a block.
We need to find out where she is. She probably somewhere where Rosie had to pay her
somewhere
to settle down.
Because the mama is still not pissed off with Monica. I'd be trying to show up at the B house with a bet or something like.
Well, that was going to see my other alternative, or maybe Monica is in the dirt, but I don't think that's the case. I think she was part of the project, and now Rosie had to like just hold her off a little bit until it's done.
But then is she going to become collateral damage, though?
Yeah,
because Kristen is Kristen. She's the sister. She gets to stay. Monica must be out of here if she had any involvement.
Yep.
She always lay. I think Mama Lou knew it when she told she was sick. But the whole time, I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard call. Yeah, but yeah, we are narrowing it down. So, final thoughts or prediction for next episode? What y'all think is going to happen? And as y'all telling that, please tell the people what you got coming up on your channel. Start with Lawrence.
Wow, what an episode! I'm glad to discuss this with the homies. Great episode. I just want to see the confrontation between Jax and Chelsea. That's why I can't wait to see. It's November, so in November it's a lot of new content I'm looking forward to bringing to the channel. And speaking of Chelsea, aka Lori Harvey, let's talk about. And allegedly, her boyfriend could be our next Black Panther. There was a fashion show that was going on. He was holding hands with Angela Bassett. So a lot of people are thinking he could. Was this a soft launch? Could he be our next Black Panther? I did a video about that. Also, check out my review of Reasonable Doubt and on my channel and Bel Air. trailer just dropped today. I did a section in my community tab. I want to know how many people is watching it. I know we'll definitely be watching and supporting it. And yeah, man, I can't wait to talk about the new Tyler Perry movie that's coming out this week. All Fair, Kim Kardashian, Niecy Nash, about Lifetime movies here, and that's going coming out this month. November is going to be a good month, y'all. I can't wait for all the content. Make sure y'all subscribe and keep it locked with your boy.
All right. Miss Kira speaks.
I told y'all who I think did it. Now I was looking at this description for next week, and the two things that stuck out to me was the truth catches up to Eddie. What Eddie, what else you got hiding, sir? We done been through two things already. Well, one of them was really Mama Lou's, and Jax deals with the betrayal within her team. So is it Bill? Them partners been sleazy and slimy. That's the two things. That the rest of it, I'm like, yeah, the trial. So I'm excited to see that we winding it down. These last two episodes about to be real hot. I think I'm gonna get my tens at the end. I always hold out my tens till we get later. I think I'm gonna get them. As for my channel, go ahead and check out. I did a weekly huddle yesterday where I talked about BMF being canceled, what's on TV. We talked a little bit about Beyond the Gates, maps, all that good stuff. So go in there and check that out. Also, we did a panel for the family business. And other than that, keep your notifications on. Like Lauren said, there's a lot coming up, and I'm trying to jump back in there. So stay tuned.
Okay. All right. Yes. Letitia.
Okay, so I guess my two things is I'm looking forward to seeing if Monica comes back before the season ends, and if we see Tony again, because Tristan did say that we should expect to see her come up again. So I want to see if she's coming up again and in what capacity. And then also wrap up this court case. Please wrap it up. Please tell us who did it. Please show us something. And out Bill. I need to figure out whether he is for real or if he is not, because I just don't trust him. And as far as my channel goes, yesterday we did a live panel for the Family Business Season 6, Episode 3. I also did my individual recap video. Please go ahead and check that out. That was kind of funny. Also for Halloween, I did a Sheila Chronicles, or Sheila, what I call it, a Sheila show reenactment from Why Did I Get Married? It is in my shorts. Please check it out. And then also, if you are a fan of Beyond the Gates, and you saw episode, the Family Business episode, the third one, you know who we lost, but you gain her over at Beyond the Gates. She's wreaking plenty of havoc over there. So make sure you check out my shorts for Beyond the Gate, and don't forget to keep your notifications on. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
All right, Jay. Back JTV. What you get?
Okay, is it my turn? Is that me?
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay. Thank you very much. Love those shorts, Letitia. I did watch them. Shout out to you on that. Hilarious. Make sure you check out the vacay shorts. You know I'm going crazy with this AI stuff. You know this brain be working and being creative, and I'm just using it and having fun. So I hope you're enjoying that. Definitely check your boy out. I did Reasonable Doubt with Shade and the City Girls, so we had a good time with that. Also did my episode 3. First reactions to Family Business. So thank you for checking that out, running those numbers up. Tomorrow, yes, that's right, DeMarcus, tomorrow, gonna be going live with my girl, Tika Deshawn, All Things Ruthless. We're gonna talk about the Oval. And then, Thursday night for me, Friday night for y'all. I'm gonna be doing first reactions to Power Book 4 Force. Get ready for that. Tommy's back. We're gonna be going in. And of course, Bel Air's I might be talking about some Lifetime stuff too, because there's some good stuff coming out on that too. So just keep your notification bells on. because it's going to be cracking, and you already know it is Scorpio season, so your boy's birthday's coming up on the 21st of November. Mark it on your calendars. We are going to be going back to the 90s, baby, so get your 90s outfit ready, get your flat tops together, get the gold chains out. We're going to be having some fun, doing some dances and some trivia and all that good stuff, all right? So get ready for that. Keep your notification bells on. VKJTV. Salute.
All right. Okay. All right. That's a lot. Yeah, like they said, it's a lot coming in November. Okay, is a lot of stuff to cover. A lot of content to be made. But for me, like yesterday, we did the family business panel for episode 3. RIP to Dominique LaRue. Saturday, me, Tamika, and Torin came by. We talked about it. Welcome to Derry. Like, if y'all into that spooky stuff, yeah, go check go check the class out. It's okay if you're not, but share if somebody is into it. So please share. But Wednesday we got sisters panel. We go live after the episode. And yes, just make sure you all subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button on everyone's channel up here. And replay gang, leave a comment, let us know your thoughts on episode 8 of Reasonable Doubt. Give our channel some engagement. We greatly appreciate it. And we will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.